to my channel. This is Reema and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading to look at the current energies and see what are the messages for us in the upcoming days. I hope everyone is doing well. Um, Thank you for supporting my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and join our channel. If you have been with me for a while, thank you for your support. And you can always join the, you can always look at the membership of my channel and join that team as well if you'd like to. We are going to be here for about 30 minutes or so. You can ask any questions that you would like to receive an answer for in this live, and we'll try to give an answer. And the priority is with those who are um, members of my channel, or those who are using the super chat. So with that, let's start looking at the at this coffee reading and see what are the messages for us, what we need to know, how things are going to move forward for us, and what is here for us to know at this time. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I see a little bit of change and transformation. The energy of change and transformation is there. I can tell you, for some people, the energy is taking them to a completely different territory. You might have been expecting something, and right now different things are happening. You might end up being in a location that you didn't really even expect or even thought about it. There might be very quick scenarios for traveling, even with your job, or even with your home. You might find quick, like some news or something that comes and changes your physical location. Like you might find one of your friends might come and say, hey, I have this home that you can sublease, or something in those lines, that quickly, without any plan, things can change. So be ready for those kind of changes, abrupt changes, unplanned, out of schedule. Things might happen, which is actually going to be very instrumental in the way we are going to end this year and how things are going to move forward after. I see someone is coming forward. Definitely, I see a masculine energy is coming forward. It can be someone who's gonna come support, someone who's gonna come provide help, provide I don't know, strength, or they're coming as an obedient. So they're going to come and, like, maybe even in some country or some organization, one party is going to be united with the whole, or one part of the country will be united. They say, okay, we surrender. Yeah, that's the word, surrender. One person or one party is going to come to surrender, and it might not be public, but definitely it's something that is happening even behind the scenes. There is power with that. It's a positive thing. If someone or you are thinking that at this time it's better to align, it's better to drop your opposition and come forward as a part of the piece of the puzzle, that's going to be actually helpful. That's going to be something that's going to in the end be good for the public, for everyone. I can also see that someone is maybe sword in. There is someone who's going to take a new role, and again I can say that it could be unexpected. By the end of the year 2025, I see unexpected things happening. I see young energies coming in, checking in, being involved, and that's something that, as I said, it's not planned. It was not planned. Definitely, I see someone who is trying to get out of their territory. Someone is trying to kind of take their control, take their, like just get more than what they have to. Be careful. If there's something that belongs to you, someone might be planning, or might be trying to get a little bit into your zone, get a little bit into your territory. It can be in your money, in your finances, it can be in your feelings, or things that you know. Be careful about your property, your money, your accounts, your phone, your whatever. Just be careful, because I see also letter F. Whatever is happening, this comes out in February in public. There might be some kind of breach or some kind of public information loss that we might hear about it in February, but the root cause or the start was actually right now in the season of Scorpio, which is happening. I see a lot of repetitive word. I don't know if someone is repeating something to you so many times, or your child is repeating something, or it looks like it's the sound of rainfall. So something is gonna be, it's positive, it's gonna be repeating like a shower, like a rainfall, which is repeating, like it's continuous. There's a good source of energy. It can be income, it can be finances, it can be freedom. I see like the if with that, but it's a shower of positive things. And it will happen in the morning. I don't know, there's a good news, or maybe there's a good pile of energy, chunk of energy coming to you in the morning. There is some delay, like I don't know, it looks like someone sends you something in the morning, or someone is like providing supportive energy. You might witness a fight, or a couple fighting, or a neighbor fighting, or people, I don't know, fighting. And I see that I don't know, either you don't have any reaction, or you should not have a reaction. I see that you people have to stay calm. There's someone sick, and that people might be called to see them, or might be called to go and say goodbye. I also see that. If this is something that might be true for you, go see them if they want you to be there. I see a newcomer, someone, a woman, a female energy. I see a lot of mysterious energy with this woman. They can be a decision maker. They can be someone that comes into an organization. Somehow they come into some part of your life that you might get in. They might have some kind of influence in your life. Around the full moon, the next full moon, make sure that this news might be public, or you might hear about it. You might hear that this is a new CEO, this is a new neighbor, this is a new account holder, whatever that it's relevant to you. A new person is coming. I see a wrench in someone's hand. You might need to do some repairs, maybe for your car, or in the kitchen. You might be working or dealing with a handyman situation. I see again observation. Some things that are, we're in a Scorpio season, some things that are not public, a lot are happening at this moment, at this point. I see a lot of signatures. People are giving the rights to other people. People are giving the permissions. People are making deals behind the scene that others have no idea about it. But as I said, in this Scorpio season is happening, and later, maybe in the beginning of New Year, we might all hear about it. Here I'm seeing that there is a money give and take. There's a cycle. If you borrowed money, it's gonna be, you'll be able to pay it back. Or if you got money from someone, or someone took money from you, I see that this circle is coming complete. It's coming finally back to you. Or the money that you asked for, requested, is coming in two parts. Definitely the money that you wanted is coming. Whatever you gave is coming back. Whatever you took is going away. So the cycle is getting completed, which is nice. You can even maybe have you maybe had an opportunity to do some kind of business, some kind of I don't know, financial start that I see was successful. It was successful. It was probably small, but it was successful. And you can start another one. There is another cycle starting, and you can you're looking into that, or someone is looking into new opportunities. For some of you, I see you will have one branch, another branch somewhere else, another like duplicate efforts. Some of you might have double jobs. You might have another job, or you have a side hustle that you have been doing, and now it's a little bit okay. Like it has been growing, it has been okay, and now you are so and now you are at the level that, okay, I got what I wanted. It is a profit that I made, so I can start something else. It can also be overseas. You can look at getting your business or your work into other places, even online, or maybe even physically to other places. Be careful if you're walking in snow. Someone might get hit or injured as you are walking on like some kind of frozen road. Or I can tell you that if something is blocked, or they're telling you that, for example, this thing you shouldn't start, or this place you cannot go, don't push to go, because it's things are frozen at that time and it's not safe for you to go. So stay away from places that you have been advised not to be there. I see for some people they are staying at home, or they have been spending a lot of time at home for some reason. I don't know if it's because due to the weather, maybe there is a public awareness, something that people are staying at home. A lot of noise I see for some reason. Maybe you're having some issues with your neighbors, or some people have some problems in a building or a bar or a restaurant. I see that the peace and quiet suddenly goes away, and there is a state of chaos when maybe people are running away. I see a little bit of chaotic energy here. That's also something that is seen here. But someone needs to make a firm decision about this. If you are thinking that you need to do like make a definite decision about something, you have to do it right away. Make a firm decision. Try to make a firm decision and execute that decision. I see someone has turned their back. They don't want to make they don't even want to make their decision public. They do not want to deal with something. It can be something, it can be some person. But I see that the signature date is coming. This person needs to make that decision. This person needs to be at least they have to with them they have to make their decision, and then they have to make it public. So there are two steps for this person that they need to act on that. There is a very new energy coming. I see a very new and unknown energy around. It can be around us, around people. And I don't know, it's like about electronic devices or satellites or hearing devices, something that some things are being heard or is over. Some people are listening, specifically in a conference room, or it can be in a place that people are trying to make big decisions. I see that maybe they are being recorded, or they have somehow, there's a new technology that maybe someone can have influence, or somehow they can know what is going on. As I said in the beginning of the reading, there might be something with the systems hacking, getting into other people's territory. So that might be happening, and it is happening in the Scorpio season. And as I said, we might hear about it later in the next year, that they can say, oh, this is the recording that was shared with the press from X and Y, from this, I don't know, top secret, whatever, people are being recorded without they know. So that's something. I see a lot of physical work. I see people are getting engaged. Someone is doing some work. And if you are feeling down, if there is some kind of energy that you don't like to deal with, the reading is telling you, focus on something. Physical work activities is going to help you clear your mind and stick to your plans, your good plans, not the disruptive, unhealthy plans. For some people, I see they're designing somewhere. Maybe it's an art studio. Maybe it's somewhere that there's going to be a play, an artistic performance. You might want to get involved in something physically. Again, as I said, for some people, I definitely see that they are staying at home, or they don't have the energy, or they don't like to go anywhere. They just want to stay at home, and that might cause some kind of depression or some kind of problems. You definitely need to go out more often. There are the messages, but I think for now we are okay. So I'm gonna move and to look at the comments and see if there are any questions. Oh, I see a very big fish here, by the way. There is possibilities. I see a lot of financial opportunities for people. There might be some sudden opportunities out of nowhere that you can take and can actually bring a lot of income. bring a good cycle of income, and you can actually use it, and as I said, duplicate it for other opportunities as well. You have some goals that you are very focused on. Take your take into account your past experience. It's going to be very helpful for you to, as you're navigating for your specifically financial decisions in the future. So we're going to start looking at the comments. For Megan, you're the first comments. I'm going to start with you. Thank you so much for joining. I'm doing well, thank you so much. For about your career and future husband, let's see what are the energies for you about career and your future person. um if you're working, I see that you're talking with people about I don't know, a higher impact job or a higher impact decision. You might be asked to give your opinion. Maybe the your manager or even the big boss is going to come and ask for some question. I see you're sitting next to someone who's at a higher rank. If you're not working at the moment, I see that there is opportunities for you to go for it. Maybe it's an interview, maybe it's just a friendly discussion about possible opportunities for you to get involved in some kind of business, but the path is open. The energy of the male energy, the masculine energy is very powerful. I honestly see a very powerful, older than you male energy who's gonna be, you're gonna need sit next to them. So this can be your future person, future partner as well. This person might already be connected somewhere. You might be connected with them because of work, or you might know them because of work. They already have maybe their own business, or they have a good opportunity at work. I don't know, they have some kind of nice position. So I see that this might come to you in the not in the very far future. I think it can be actually very soon that you will meet this person. And maybe even you know this person. If you specifically if you work, you might already know this person. For Lucky Star, thanks for using the super chat. Is the boss happy with you? Let's take a look. Yeah, I see they have a nice flag. They have they're like waving a flag. This is great. I think they're happy with your success so far. Um, I don't know what they told you no about. Maybe you might have had a no answer from them. They might have stopped you from doing something, or maybe you asked something, they said no. They're not happy with that. They really wanted to give you that permission. They wanted to give you that whatever the request was, and they're very upset about that. They're gonna do something in return. They already think they wish they could help you. They wish they could say yes. So this person are actually very happy with you, even if you've had a no answer. It's not because they didn't like you or didn't approve you or you were not good enough. It's just something that it was not possible. But I see that they're waving a, you see how when the cars, they are starting a race, they kind of wave a flag to kind of start. This person is going to give you some kind of work, some new project, something that's going to be very important for your development, and they're going to pay more attention in a good way for you to be able to complete your tasks and get to the next level. So in general, yeah, they're happy with you, but I see they're a little bit upset that they couldn't do what you wanted, or they couldn't do what they wanted to do for you. It was just not possible. And for your next question about your finances, is there gonna be yeah, there is definitely an increase. um there is some kind of success that you will achieve, and that will bring more money for you as well. Something that you achieve a goal, you'll be able, like, it's not something that I say you win a lottery. No, it is something that you finally complete. You have done a lot, like it's a promotion or something that with a lot of work and put some kind of time strategy in it, you are finally getting there. And I see that you're very successful. So something that you haven't started, that is going to pay off, and you're gonna be recognized for that, and you're gonna receive some money. So that's gonna give you some increase in your finances as well. Don't underestimate your wishes. If you have ideas, stick to them. Some of your ideas, they can definitely turn into goals, and you can definitely drive them to success. For Amal, thank you for your for using the super chats. What's next in love for you? For Amal, let's take a look and see. I see that you're holding something very dear to your heart. I don't know if you have any children, but I see a baby. you're holding in your arms. I'm not going to say that it's a baby, you have a baby, or you have a baby. It says that either there is a still someone who was very dear to your heart. If you had a breakup, you still are thinking about this person, or the memories are still very attached to you, very close to you, very dear to you, and I can see this person. um, on the other hand, someone is trying to get your attention. Someone is trying to say, hey, I'm here. They're trying to send you signals, but you are just very much attached to your own. I don't know if it's a previous love that you're still thinking about, it's your job, it's something else that you're totally focused on. And you don't see this person who's waving to you and they're trying to get your attention. So, um, okay, I'm just gonna start this Q&A. I don't know why it just popped up. If you can see it, just let's participate. Um, it just popped up on my, it's just popped up on my screen. So if you would like, you can go ahead and see it. Let me know if you can see. Um, and then, yeah, the next person, I would say they are, I see them in the law firm, or maybe they're somehow in the legal system. They could be a Libra, but you're still not aware. Either you are not aware of them, or they are not still completely in your life. The energy is there, but you're not either aware of them, or it takes some time for them to appear in your life. um, but you might kind of relocate after you become you get with you, how can I say, you might try to move to another place, to a different location, after this person comes to your life. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted with these comments, and I need to hide them. For Stephanie, a member of my channel, thank you for being here. um, the cleaning lady, how is she doing, and is she a good one? Yeah, the cleaning lady, you should be supervising. You shouldn't leave them alone. I see that, yeah, they're doing their job, but they're a little bit forgetful. And I don't know if this person is older or they are very busy, but when they come to your home, they're sometimes tired, or I don't know. So you need to kind of check on them, and they might forget, they might leave things behind, or they might forget to do what you told them. So you have to double check. You might have double check their work, or make sure that you how can I say, you take care of what they need to do, the list. For example, you need to give them a list, and then check on that. You shouldn't also leave them at home by themselves. That's what I can tell you. um do you see another man for me? Another man for Stephanie. Let's take a look. There are two people that you will analyze, or you will think about, or you will start thinking about them, or you'll start looking into these two cases after this current person is either gone, or you decide to cut with them. I see that your current person, I don't know, Ahmed, I think, I don't know if they're gone or how is the situation, but I see that even if they're gone, they'll come back. Not physically. My point is that even if they're not in your life at this time, they'll come back. There's still a connection that maybe it will be even at a level of like just getting in touch and see each other. But I see that there is a come and go. This person doesn't leave you forever. You might see them sometime in the future. However, there are two other people that you are gonna be focused on. There are two other opportunities that in the beginning they might not be very attractive, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna give them a chance. And you will spend some time with them. For Stephanie, thanks for using the super chat. Is doctor happy with my work? Take a look and see. Yeah, you're working very hard. This person has told someone that since you joined their practice, things are either going smoother or there's more income. And this person is somehow connecting it with your nice job. They're happy with you. And sometimes I see that you stay late, and either they stay late or you see them while you're leaving. They know you as a person who works hard, who stays late, who's very responsible. And I see cameras in the office as well. They check the cameras themselves. So you have been doing great. They are very happy. You might overhear some conversation. This person doesn't like people, like the doctor. They don't like people. How can I say, like if they're in their office talking to their wife or to whoever, if they see that someone was waiting outside their room, they don't like it, their office. They would really care about their privacy, and they think that you respect that a lot. And also, don't get involved in the gossips at the workplace. This is not something that this person likes. For lucky star, what can I expect in love? Let's see what is coming towards you. I don't know if you are in if you're supporting a singer or a concert. I see singing. I don't know if it's someone who might be a singer, or maybe they're a rapper, or maybe they are in the business of art and performance industry. But I see that you might see someone in these locations, in an art place, in a concert, in a even a museum with a lot of music, or maybe this person is a musician. They have a beautiful voice, but I see definitely it's in a public place that you'll meet each other. I don't know why I feel a lot of energy around the arts. Maybe they're not the artists themselves, but they like this like concept. They like the art. They're very artistic. They have a nice voice. They're taller than you. They have like dark hair color, and they come from a different, maybe they also have a scooter, or maybe you see them when you're using your scooter. That's definitely worth, I can see. For Jackie, is Kyle still walking in Alberta? Let's see what we can get about this question. Are they still in Alberta? Maybe not. There has been I see a bigger city. Either they're on vacation or they're on a business trip, but they have been far from that place, or they're thinking about changing their location. I would say next year you would hear something, or next year they won't be in that place. There is a change of location with this person. It's a city that has bigger buildings, bigger old buildings, not bigger tall new buildings. It's a bigger old buildings. And they're going to see a friend there. It's a place that they had an older friend, maybe high school friend. They're going to see them. I don't know why I see baseball. I don't know, something, and I see them very happy. They're actually with a friend, with an old friend, or they will be somewhere that they are with an older friend. But the move that they're thinking about to change the city is out of a happy energy. It's a good thing. It's because of a good thing. There might be new collaboration, new partnerships. There's maybe a new business that they are trying to kind of start, and it's in a bigger city with bigger older building. I don't want to say like London, but it's like an older city, not yeah, with an old downtown. Is he planning to contact you? Okay. Well, I see that someone is drowning. No, I unfortunately don't. I see that kind of lot. You are feeling like you're drowning. You have been drowned, or you have lost your contact. You have lost your energy with this person. And that's kind of what you feel. You think that you have lost the means of contact. You have lost even any kind of connection. And at least not in the season of Scorpio. I see some kind of no, it's definitely a no for the season of Scorpio, because I see you very deep, some deep feelings that you are experiencing. I don't know what, but they are not very positive. Don't let these feelings drive you, and don't let them make you have any conclusion on this topic. So this one jumped out. You're very exhausted. As I said, you're drowned. Like you're still holding the hope, but you feel like you're done. You're very devastated. You're very upset about this. But look at this. The hope is there. Don't never let the negative energies, the dark sides, to kill your hope. and you are being protected. This energy is divine between you and this person. No one can cut it. You're always the person that you are. Like they cannot, like your son, so you can never, he can never have another mother. You're always their mother, so don't worry about it, and they will be back. Let's see, when is that? After things are settled down, I think this person wants the chaos to be over. Is it the current chaos that they are maybe experiencing because in their life, in their work, they're very busy, or is in the past? Whenever the past is, they can settle with it, they can come clean with the past. Whatever was in the past, they're still scared of it, they're still not happy. What you will hear from them, good news is coming, better finances is coming, maybe 9 months. Unfortunately, I can't tell you a very soon, a very quick date that it's in the very near future, but I can tell you that it's definitely gonna happen, and it shows me number 9. So that's what I'm gonna share with you, and best of the luck to you, my dear. For Stardust, welcome. For you, what is coming in the rest of the year? What should you expect? There is a big unknown in front of you. You are approaching to a chapter of your life that there is some kind of, you have to deal with a lot of unknowns. You should be ready. It's not going to be clear. It's not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be, everything is not going to be clear to you. It's like you're entering a wonderland, and you are going to see things that don't make sense, things that might be very weird, things that you don't see explanations, but you have to keep going. The energy is telling you, the sense, they want you to know this is what's going to happen. Things might collapse, people might move on, people might disappear, some other people might jump on things. The Tower card, that energy of upside down situation, they're giving you that energy, but that's all the divine. They are all planned for you. That's because in the end they're giving you a degree, they're giving you a power. So don't be distracted, don't be I don't know, like, don't feel out of your skin. Just keep going. This is something that has been planned for you, and you are going to get there. For divine, chose myself. I didn't see your question. Did you use the super chats? I usually see. I hope I didn't miss your super chats. Okay, does Toile have romantic feeling for me? Let's take a look for that. Let's see if there is romantic. You do have, that's for sure, you do have feelings for this person. Honestly, I see this person out or very far from your reach. I don't know if they are not physically with you, or they are living in a different places. I definitely see distance between you. I can see their feelings are also distanced, or it's very, like, it's not at all like if your feelings are 100, theirs is 20. So you have to consider that. I see you're very committed in your mind. You're very much thinking about them. You're very expecting something. You're always expecting. You're waiting for their text, for their whatever. But yeah, I would say they're not that connected. Jackie, thanks again for using the super chats. How Kyle feels about David. Does he talk often to him? No, I would say it used to be maybe some kind of, there used to be some kind of relationship. There used to be, but these people, they couldn't tolerate each other. There was a lot of yelling. There was a lot of loud voices. There was a lot of how can I say, discomfort. This person is not comfortable around David, whoever he is, or whoever he is. Sorry, they are not, and these two people distract each other. David thinks that Kyle is very demanding, is asking for so many things. He's not thankful, or he's not respectful, and that's how the relationship is not good. And even if they get together, even if they see each other, or they if they have to see each other, or if there's something that they do together, they work together, whatever, it's not going well. And there's disputes. There's a lot of disputes. There's a lot of discussions. I hear a lot of loud voices. For Stardust, will insurance pay my claim for damage? Okay, let's see how this claim is gonna go for you. They're gonna give you the money. There is an exchange of money, but it's not that big. um, but in the end, all in all, it's okay. So you receive what you wanted and you'll move on. It's a little bit less than what you expected. Like you maybe the lawyer or someone somewhere you hate or you rate that is gonna be more, but they'll just give you the bare minimum. They just give you the bare minimum. But yeah, you will have everything. You will receive, like, the damage is gonna be fixed. It's gonna be fixed in a good way. You will be okay. You'll be satisfied, but it's not a wow. Like you will be like, oh, like it was super, like it was out of, like it was out, beyond my expectation. No, it's just about your expectation. For Stephanie, thanks for using the super chat. What nationality is the new love? Let's see if we can get any response for that. Their nationality. I see this person could be from Europe. They can come from a place that is a lot of song, dance, happy people, maybe Spanish, maybe Italian, very easygoing. They love physical attachment. They will be sticking to you. There's a lot of kissing and hugging. Very warm person. So I would, comes to me like Spain, Italy, those people, Greek maybe even. And you will meet them somewhere not too close to home, maybe when you are on vacation on a place that is somewhere that is warm, in a holiday or some place that is hot. You see them, and this is your divine person. Really, you will have a lot of fun with this person. This person comes from, I don't know, maybe you both will meet each other somewhere else. I don't think you see each other in Cape Town. No, you both travel, or maybe you travel a little bit to a, I don't know, close city or place, and they have come from the other side of the world, maybe from Europe. But yeah, this person is very warm. I see a lot of fire around them and very connected. You instantly connect to them. For Stardust, your next question. Is this tower unknown, good or bad? No, it's not, but let's take a look. I got a very good energy about it, but let's take a look and see. Definitely a good energy. As I said, it's gonna bring some kind of unexpected energy around you to kind of enlighten some of your abilities. Like sometimes you expect it, like, okay, by the end of the year I'm gonna do X, Y, Y in November, and then in December I have X, like this and this, and then that's it. No, there's gonna be some unforeseen energies, which is, I feel a lot of excitement. I see a lot of dream or romance or dream, something that's out of your imagination. You might also experience some visions or something out of ordinary in a good way. Something that you all plan to do is not gonna go exactly like that. It's gonna be a happy energy. For me, the Three of Cups is actually entering maybe new people in your life, not just romance. It can be romance, it can be something else. Three energies are coming, three new projects, three new, how can I say, loving energy, exciting energy. Maybe even three new people are coming. They can be female energy, they can be friends, they can be supportive, and they're coming to, you will learn a lesson together. You will close a chapter together. There's a lot to do together, and that's actually very interesting. So no, definitely it's positive, and you're gonna love it. Will Barry see he has to let Reena and Lizette go? Is this person coming to this conclusion? Is this coming to the conclusion? Oh, well, I see this person. No, I would say they have no vision about it. They have not make any decision. They are not at the moment coming to this conclusion, and the answer is unfortunately no. But this problem, this issue, this whatever it is will pass, or you will separate yourself from them somehow. You either, maybe even in your mind, you depart from this problem. I'm not gonna say physically you're gonna leave. I'm saying that you're gonna let it go. Yeah, the decision, the final decision is gonna be in your favor. I don't know, like I see a, like this one for me is a church, is an organization, it's a higher authority making a decision. This is for me a person in the church. They are looking at them with forgiveness. They're looking at them with mercy. So they don't see that this place is like an organization, like a public organization, that if someone behaves wrong, they're going to be punished, they're going to be let go. No, the person that you're talking about who is in charge, they see it as an opportunity to forgive people. They think that people with wrongdoings can come here and I need to change them. I will change them to a better person. I think they are trying to give them a lesson, and they're trying to be generous, very generous with them. So I'm not gonna say that they're gonna take a harsh action uh, to with them, or taking a very harsh action. For AA, did I miss your question? What do you see for me, or what I can expect in the coming weeks? Let's see what is coming for you in the coming weeks. AA, what do you need to know? What should you expect? I see a lot. Let's see. I see something that you have been very hopeless about. It's coming back. Something that was you were far from them, or you've got a distance from them, is coming back. You're going back. There's a comeback of energy, comeback of events, comeback of either even people. Something is coming back with more, something that you didn't have you didn't hear about them for a long time is coming back to you. A chapter is started. Be careful that it's not someone from the past that you had a bad experience with them, someone who maybe stole from you, someone who might maybe betrayed you. There is a chance that they might try to find a way to come back. I see that you're sitting strong in your position, even if someone is trying to get something from you, steal something. You are sitting there strong, very healthy, in a good financial place, very aware. So be aware of people, or their proposals, specifically from people who you dealt with in the past. Make sure that you're very careful with them if they're trying to reconnect, if they're trying to do business for you. For Stephanie, will the man be my age or younger? Let's pull a card for that about the next love. Even if they're not gonna be younger, they're at your age, or they are a little older, at your age or a little older, but they're very firm, they could be an Aquarius, or they can be a Gemini. Very firm person, very strong person. They come with a lot of how can I say, I can tell you they are looking good. They could be very tall, very powerful, but in private they are very chit chatty. They like the physical connection. They are very warm, but maybe at their job, maybe they work with the law, maybe they work with the government. They are very firm. They could be in a law system, legal system, but in private they are a totally different person that you'll be surprised, like, wow, they look very different in private. Stardust, what is going on with your friend who betrayed me? Is she regretful? Let's take a card. This person is still, no, they're not regretful. I'm sorry to say that. They're still thinking that they were right, but I see them as a very young, how can I say, this immature. This person is very immature. They're like an angry teenager, and I would try to keep my distance from this person. This person has no they're not mature. I think that's the best way I can say. They're still on the same path. They're still on the same agenda. They got defeated. They lost everything. They lost a lot of things. They got defeated. Maybe even they are very miserable at this point, but they're not sorry. They'll do it again. They're immature, and the life is trying to give them lessons for 5 years, and they're still not learning any lessons, and they still think that they are correct and everyone else is wrong. And I'm sorry, no, this person has not changed. So I would say stay away from this person. Any money for AA? Let's see. Yes, more than money, I see power for you. You'll be empowered. You'll have a lot of energy around you. You'll be loved, and there could be a motherhood for you as well. But I see a lot of power and influence. You can make money from influencing other people. Stephanie, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. Hopefully we can have this reading soon again. And until next time, everyone, stay blessed.